So the other day I said Bitcoin went a little bit like this. So this has been Bitcoin for the last 3 weeks. And yesterday it went a little bit like this.
Oh, hard hit.
So bull riding, which is what I was trying to do yesterday. It wasn't a pretty day yesterday. CPI data came out and I said I would do an update after the CPI data. And then as the day progressed, we had another drop due to FUD in the market. Let me just show you that right now. So stick it on the hourly and it's very clear to see. So we had very lovely curvature of the chart. The CPI data came out here. It pushed the market up. So obviously I was targeting roughly 28,500 yesterday, and we had this massive candle to the downside, and then on reflection Twitter started coming out to say that the whale alerts were FUD and that the bank balance of the government had not changed, and that the 9,000 Bitcoin selling activity did push the market back up. But now there's uncertainty in the market. So now we've got this range that we can't get out of at the moment. And we have danger in going to the downside. Now I did say in my WhatsApp group, BTC was up 2% from the low. Let's see if we can collect a further 6% over the coming days, or reject back down to 20. I said that at 1803. This candle is an hour behind, so it says 1700. So it would have been bang on 1800, but we absolutely rejected back down. Actually, if we put that on the 3-minute chart, so 1706, which would have been 1806, and 1709. So within 6 minutes of me saying that, we dropped down to 16.8 before starting to come back up. Now, how did I know those levels without knowing what was going to happen in the news? And it's simply order block territory. So order blocks were placed down here a long time ago. That order block existed on the 28th of March at 6 p.m. So it created that order block. Had a lot of activity since then, and we came down, touched the order block and bounced back up. So where do I think the market's going to go today? Now, given this target was never hit and we created a new one, we've got some traffic above, so we've got more targets to hit above the price. So 28,600 is still a target, but the new target is 28,200. And if we do get a good pump, we've got 29,200. Seems a little bit too far away at the moment, and what is telling me that we're going to hit that target? Now, the first thing that's going to tell me that we might hit that target is the PPI data today, 0.3%, and the unemployment claims 245. So if this comes out at say 0.4 or upwards, it should be good for the US dollar. So that's one catalyst for today that might actually send the market back up. The other catalyst is the momentum waves. So we've got the cash outflow on market cipher B, and you can see that it's just crossing above now. We've got the VWAP crossing above the zero line. So if I just shorten my face, I should actually put these lines in. So stick a zero line in. So there, I've just stuck in the zero line, and you can see that the cash is just coming above, the VWAP's coming above, and the momentum waves, while the momentum waves have become deep, they are shallowing off again. We do have a golden dot, which is what I normally say throw your house money on, but obviously we have had this drop back down to this level. But you've got that, you've still got the curvature. So you've got the curvature and you've got the momentum waves coming to the upside. Now if we have a look at the 2 hour, we should have a very similar thing. So you've actually got money outflow that's quite thick. I would expect that on the 2 hour to come to there. So by Monday next week, I'll be surprised if we don't have a push up to the upside. It's Thursday now. And you can see from this money outflow, that entire period, not that this is related, that was 6 days. So from the downside, from the thickness of this, if this was 6 days, it would take us to Saturday. So we could see a sharp rise today with the PPI data, and it will push that cash flow back up on the 2 hour regardless. We do have divergence. So while the price has come down, the divergence is actually incredibly steep. So we have quite deep momentum to the downside that's come up very quickly. We do have this manipulation in the middle, which has brought the momentum up and back down. But if this is the end of it, and it's this dotted line here, if this is the end of it, then we could see the momentum waves, change into the upside like this over the coming days. Now, it is something I'm watching out for. Again, MTGOX is a danger. It can just drop the market at any point. So it is always a case of trade with caution. So CPI data did go the way that I think it was going to. The FUD over the government was unnecessary. The market is trying to curve back round again, as you can see there. If we do get downside, we do get 26,800 again to the 2 hour jump down. The next one would be down at 25,800, which is again a bit scary. So I would anticipate, if we can't break the cash to the upside, that we do see downside to 25,800. If the cash does come back up, then we're going to see 29,200, and on the 2 hour, if we keep going up, 29,600 over the next 2 or 3 days. Hopefully that's a little bit of reassurance, guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.